Billionaires have a disproportionate influence on the global economy, politics, and philanthropy. According to Forbes, there will be 2,668 billionaires in the world in 2022. The wealthy belong to an even more exclusive club and wield even more power. This video discusses the world's top 10 wealthiest people as of the same day. If you're new here, please like the video, subscribe, and click the notification bell symbol to be notified when we release our next exciting video. Number 1. Elon Musk. His birthplace is South Africa. He graduated from a Canadian institution with bachelor's degrees in physics and economics. 2 days later, Musk dropped out of Stanford University's graduate physics program to establish Zip2, one of the first internet navigation services. He used a portion of the earnings from this firm to launch X.com, an online payment system that was later acquired by eBay and renamed PayPal Holdings. Musk invested heavily in Tesla Motors, now Tesla, in 2004, which led to his current position as CEO of the electric vehicle company. Tesla, in addition to electric vehicles, manufactures energy storage devices, automobile accessories, and solar power systems as a result of its 2016 acquisition of SolarCity. Elon Musk also serves as the CEO and chief engineer of Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX. Tesla shares increased by 740% in 2020, propelling Musk to the top of the wealth rankings. In December 2020, Tesla will become the most extensive company to join the S&P 500. Musk surpassed Bill Gates to become the world's richest person in January 2021, a position he has held ever since. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos launched Amazon.com in a Seattle garage in 1994, shortly after leaving the hedge fund titan Day Shaw. He first offered the notion of an online bookstore to his former boss, David E. Shaw, who was uninterested. Though Amazon began by selling books, it has since evolved into a one-stop shop for everything, and is anticipated to surpass Walmart as the world's largest retailer by 2024. Amazon's tendency for ongoing diversification is seen in some of its surprise expansions, such as its 2017 acquisition of Whole Foods and entry into the pharmacy market. Due to increased demand for online purchases during the COVID-19 pandemic, Amazon's stock price increased 76% in 2020. On July 20, 2021, Blue Origin co-founder Jeff Bezos, his brother Mark, aviation pioneer Wally Funk, and Dutch student Oliver Damon flew Blue Origin's first successful crewed flight, reaching an altitude of more than 66 miles before landing safely. Bezos' fortune soared to $211 billion in the same month. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. A French national, is the chair and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora are among the LVMH brands. The majority of Arnault's fortune stems from his enormous investment in Christian Dior Southeast, the holding company that owns 41.2% of LVMH. His stake in Christian Dior Southeast, as well as a 6.2% stake in LVMH, is held by his family-owned holding firm, Groupe Familial Arnault. He was encouraged to invest in LVMH in 1987 and 2 years later became the company's majority shareholder, chair of the board, and CEO. Number 4. Gautam Adani. The founder of Adani Group, through his ownership of Adani Group, has a 75% share in Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, and Adani Transmissions, as well as a 65% stake in Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, a 61% stake in Adani Green Energy, and a 37% stake in Adani Total Gas. The overall market capitalization of Adani Group firms is $238.4 billion as of September 6, 2022. Number 5. Bill Gates. While attending Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates started to work alongside his childhood buddy, Paul Allen, to build new software for early microcomputers. Following the success of this experiment, Gates dropped out of Harvard during his junior year to co-found Microsoft with Allen. Microsoft, the world's largest software company, also manufactures personal computers, provides email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game systems and peripherals. It has recently invested heavily in cloud services. Cascade Investment LLC controls a sizable portion of Bill Gates' fortune. Bill Gates is the largest private owner of farmland in the United States, owning over 268,000 acres. Number 6. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, the most famous living value investor, filed his first tax return in 1944 at the age of 14, declaring revenues from his paper route. In 1962, he purchased his first shares in Berkshire Hathaway, a textile company, and by 1965, he had become the dominant shareholder. In 1967, Buffett expanded the company's assets to include insurance and other investments. Berkshire Hathaway today has a market capitalization of $705 billion. Number 7. Larry Page. Larry Page's route to fame and money began in a college dorm room. Page and his friend Sergey Brin came up with the notion of better internet data extraction while attending Stanford University in 1995. The pair created Backrub, a new search engine technology named after its capacity to evaluate links to a page. In 2006, the company purchased YouTube. After acquiring Android in 2005, Google released the Android mobile phone operating system in 2008. Google reorganized in 2015 and became a subsidiary of Alphabet, a holding company. Larry Page's net worth has risen from slightly less than $52 billion in March 2020 to $98.7 billion today. Number 8. Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin was born in Moscow, Russia, and moved to the United States with his family when he was 6 years old in 1979. Brin became Google's president of technology after Eric Schmidt took over as CEO in 2001, after co-founding Google with Larry Page in 1998. He held the same position at Alphabet since its inception in 2015, stepping aside in 2019 when Sundar Pichai took over as CEO. Through his collaboration with the Michael J. Fox Foundation, he has donated millions of dollars to Parkinson's disease research. Number 9. Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer joined Microsoft in 1980 after Bill Gates persuaded him to leave Stanford's MBA program. He was Microsoft's 31st employee. In 2000, Ballmer succeeded Gates as CEO of Microsoft. He held the role until 2014 when he resigned. Ballmer led Microsoft's $8.5 billion purchase of Skype in 2011. Ballmer owns more than 4% of Microsoft, making him its largest individual shareholder. In 2014, shortly after stepping down as CEO of Microsoft, Ballmer paid $2 billion for the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team. Number 10. Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and CEO of Reliance Industries, the world's largest oil refiner and one of the world's most valuable corporations. The conglomerate was formed in 1966 as a textile company by Ambani's father, Dhirubhai Ambani, and is today one of India's key areas of the economy. Oil and gas, petrochemicals, refining, retail, and media are all part of Reliance's operations. Ambani's fortune stems in large part from his stake in Reliance, which amounts to 42% of the public company. He is the owner of Antilia, a $410 million Mumbai real estate project. Ambani also owns the Mumbai Indians, a professional cricket team. In 2016, Ambani launched a 4G phone network in India with over 420 million subscribers, and he plans to offer 5G services in the future. How much information is contained in this video? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below.